Okay, so now we will be trying some Bloomfield X58 CPUs that I've managed to gather over some time. So now first I will try i7-930, which is one of the least popular CPUs in the X58 Bloomfield CPU lineup. It's almost a 53 pointer on HWBOT, and the current top scores are made on single stage cooling by Nacho Arroyo. So since it's only SS cooling, it should be quite easy to beat those scores unless your CPU is really bad. This CPU feels to be quite alright, so let's see how it will do. So Rampage 3 Black Edition, Superflow 2000 watt power supply, 3 sticks of Elpida Hyper based memory, so GDX2 plus Dominator GT 2000 Cas 7, NVIDIA 6500 GD with the capture card, and just single SSD. The LN2 mode is the LN2 mode jumper is enabled, so let's just clear the CMOS again and get going. No Inferno backplate used or anything, because on X58 on these CPUs we don't get the full pot and the VRM temperature gets quite hot, so the LN2 pot might actually help on cooling the VRMs and North Bridge and memory. Once it's below 0, I will start it. Okay, so let's enter the BIOS by pressing F1 on our keyboard. We can see LN2 mode is enabled and QPI load line calibration is also enabled, which should help overclocking the Bloomfield CPUs. So let's use the should we use 980 start. So yeah, so how this works: max multi is 22 and we want to get to 242. Yeah, we can use CPU tweaker in OS to increase the multiplier. So 220. $110 PCI Express, low memory, low uncore. I'm not actually sure how high we can push the uncore under LN2. I think could use this multi, yeah. 1.55 volts. PLL could probably even be auto, but I wouldn't go higher than the stock value of 1.8 for starters. So 1.54 VTT, 1.9 volts in the memory. Could be even a bit lower. It's probably okay. Disable spectrums and increase the QPI, North Bridge and memory PWM frequencies and disable their overcurrent protections. All cores plus hyperthreading enabled. Disable the unneeded thing, and we will be using the third-party SATA port to get the best possible PCI Express and therefore the highest possible VCLK. So make sure it's in IDE mode. Hardware monitor, fan speed monitor, CPU fan ignored. And just yeah. And boot device to that, yeah. I will put that to level 7. Max PCI Express on this was 130, I think. Temperature at the moment is -73. Once it's around -90, I will turn on the system. I will F10 Save and exit. Minus 83 roughly. So I think it should do. We can note it from the debug LED. B8 is what we want to see. Should be B9, D5, OC. Minus 98. Okay. So once we are in the BIOS again at around -100 with the initial settings posted, we can put PCLK to 240 and increase PCI Express to 130. So let's see. Now it will not do hard reset. So 110 roughly. 00 means it's trying to get to the OS. Now it's going. Okay, so if we open CPU Z, we can see that the CPU is only at 4.1 X17. So how we get that to max multi is we open CPU tweaker, keep temperature on like 105 for now. Should start, but it's sometimes a little bit slow. So hit turbo. You can put any of these higher values and it will set the max multi of 22. And it crashed. So yeah. Okay, so seems that we hit code bug at around like -120. It refuses to boot. So we will take our heat gun, warm it back up to like -110 or -105, and it will also glaze the inside structure of the container to make the pot a lot more faster. So it will react a lot better with LN2, and it bypasses the latent frost effect. So it's 3. Yeah, posts. Let's see if we get overclocking failed page. Yeah. Actually might try. So we have to go back. 110 to 20. And I might actually use higher PLL. Leave it just like that for now. Okay, so it's very picky on temperatures and PLL, so the best value on PLL is 1.5. If I have the stock value or near stock value from 1.6 to 1.8, at cold temperature it will fail to post, it will just give 64 debug. 1.5 seems to be the best. I'm not sure if it has impact on max clock or base clock, but so far this CPU doesn't really seem good. I should be able to get 32M at least. It's done at this frequency, around 5G, a bit over 5G. So pi fast passed well, 4.8 on Encore. That's quite high Encore actually. So let's try. So you can see the 16K is 31.031. It's from Coffee Lake benching. So it's made at 7.4 GHz with 1900K. Do we get 62? No, so 78. Wahaha and run. Okay. I'm around like -95. So let's wait for the available memory to get high, the max value, or not, well, close to max, and let's run. $535. I think that's the max. $4.687. For some reason I'm slower, don't know why. Let's increase the FSB by a little bit. $5,128. Is it stable? $16.45. Okay, so try again. $62. Real time, and now I will actually use CDT. Wahahaha and run. We'll wait. On the previous run, the initial value was faster, but loop 1 and 2 were slower. So it passed. $4.641. $19.657 is the loop 1. Yeah, so now I'm faster, 19.422. So I think we will run this. $36.407. Loop 4 is 11.125. 10.344, so it's a few seconds faster already. So -95. Two minutes, 1.250. Let's not go too cold. So let's wait for it to pass.
Nobody else got outside.
That's the first ever sub 7 minute 32M run on the 930 Bloomfield. The previous top score was 7 minutes and 4 seconds by 2 Asus from the USA, who does a lot of, or has been doing a lot of overclocking for AMD, like back in Bulldozer days and so on, when Bulldozer and Vishra were a thing. So 6 minutes 59.547, so it's a lot slower than what I go with 920. So funny, this is a more expensive model, but miles behind the crazy 920. Good run anyways. Oh yeah, I don't have SPD, doesn't matter. And that is the W Prime 32 record on first attempt at 5.150. Previous one was a bit under 5.1 by Bullshooter on LN2 as well. So let's try the 1024, and it will be hard. Nope. Starts crashing. Have to lower it a little bit. When they don't, the percentages don't go that smooth anymore, you know it starts to fail. A little bit more. 5.1. You see how it fails? So it starts to fail at around 40%, so we still have to go down. And that is the Pi fast record with 930. Close to 5.3 now. It's very, very picky on the temperature. Ah! And it hang. Maybe Encore, 5035, that's really, really high Encore. So yeah. And that is the SuperPi 1M record, barely 7.640. The previous top score by Nacho was 7.645. Very, very close on that one. Let's try a bit more. Set FSP, and it crashed, so it's very, very close call. Alright, so that's pretty much it. I managed to get all of the important top scores with the Core i7-930, except the highest CPUs I validation. It's pretty certain that this CPU will not do it, but even so, I'm quite happy with the results. But the 930, this particular one was really, really dodgy. So 22 multiply didn't work at all. So I was just getting AA debug code right over there, like during the whole post process when I tried with 22, and also multiplier at 20 didn't work well at all. So like 20 multiplier with 255 base clock, it wasn't really good. The only like good combination that worked for me was base clock of like 240 to 250 plus with 21 multiplier, and that's pretty much it. So I managed to get less than 60 seconds in Pi fast, which was really nice. The system crashed when I was about to open mainboard CPUs I, but I managed to get the score anyways with the CPU and monitor tab open, and I was then also able to get SuperPi 1M score 7.645. The previous top one was by Nacho, and I had to correct myself, so the previous top score was 7.675, so I got 35 millisecond improvement there. First ever sub 7 minute 32M score, although barely, but that was the most important score. Then I got very easy rank 1 in W Prime 32 and also rank 1 in 1024M, but quite barely. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the end. Those are the important ones. The ones you run in XP, none of the newer ones with the older CPUs aren't that important. Like even Cinebench wasn't that popular back then when these CPUs were the newest. So the most important benches were W Prime for multi-threaded tests, I mean for multi-core, and then Pi-Fast Super Pi for single-threaded stuff. So that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the end. I will post these scores. I have some nice capture card footage from the runs, and now I will try 950. Although I'm pretty sure it will not do any top scores, but we will see. I just want to give it a go. Anyways, so if you like to see these scores, and if you like me to smash one CPU on HWBOT once again, then please give a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.